With non-cash transactions continuing to surge, the world's central banks are working fast to create digital versions of national currencies. In the latest news, Japan said it aims to launch a yen-based digital currency in 2022. This digital currency will be backed by bank deposits and use a common platform to speed up large-scale fund transfers and settlements among companies. So what is the digital currency hype all about, and what implication does this have for the world of payments? Good morning, everyone. This is Mark for Payment Genius. Today, it's all about payments. Japan is surprisingly one of the most cash-loving countries in the world. However, this is not keeping authorities from promoting cashless transactions to increase productivity. In the midst of the pandemic, the way people around the world are approaching financial transactions has shifted. Rather than using cash, consumers use their mobile phones to tap and pay for just about everything. And governments around the world are playing part in this too. Without a doubt, the momentum for CBDCs to become the new norm for both wholesale and retail transactions is growing rapidly. And we believe that there is a lot to be learned from countries that have already rolled out their own digital currencies. In cities across China, the country's central bank has begun rolling out an all-digital version of its paper currency, one that can be accessed and accepted by merchants and consumers without an internet connection, available credit, or even a bank account. Already having conducted more than 5 billion in digital currency transactions, China has opened its digital currency up to foreigners. Additionally, Singapore and the Bahamas have successfully tested and launched national digital currencies, one of which we actually covered in another episode earlier this year. The US, however, is having trouble even concluding its multi-year exploration into the possibility of a digital dollar. In fact, an upcoming Federal Reserve paper on the potential US digital currency won't take a position on whether the Central Bank of the United States will or even should create one. Last but not least, we can't talk about digital currencies without addressing the European Union's own digital currency initiative. The European Central Bank warned recently that the process of issuing a digital euro might take up to 5 years, with a potential rolling out planned for 2026. Nevertheless, the rollout can prove to be key in restricting illicit activities such as large-scale money laundering. Once again, CBDCs will undoubtedly be the new norm in the future. However, at this stage at least, the framework around how CBDCs will actually operate in the real financial world, especially as a cash replacement, is still in the early stages. Some experts have pointed out that the potential for rapid adoption of CBDCs could lead to large amounts of money being withdrawn from banks and other financial institutions, which rely on holding large cash reserves to fund business lending, mortgages, and other types of finance. Although the European Central Bank, for instance, has just started to investigate CBDCs, the actual process of issuing one can be fairly simple. But the real challenge for banks is to maintain compliance with legislations. Although blockchain technology does not necessarily have to be leveraged, there are already blockchains out there that enable the issuance of CBDCs. XinFin's enterprise-ready hybrid blockchain called the XTC network is a great example of that. And given they are ISO 20022 compliant, they offer a great solution to central banks and financial institutions. And although XinFin's core focus is on leveraging blockchain technology for global trade and trade finance, for which they have been selected by a consortium of over 40 banks under the ITFAS TFD initiative, they can issue CBDCs in a matter of just minutes. Finally, what we would like to find out today is what you guys think digital currencies will mean for the future of global economies. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to like and follow us for the latest fintech news. For now, I'd like to thank you all again for watching and looking forward to see you all again next week. Cheers, bye-bye!